how much expenses, how much your expenditures are in the UK during your studies. You can earn from those jobs, and also the difference between your, so £6,300 per year, that is your expenses. Welcome back to my channel, Civil Engineer. For those who are new to my channel, my name is Jay Skatic. I'm a civil engineer and design consultant working in the UK for the past 15 years. I provide guidance, assistance and help to civil engineers, as well as love to civil engineers. If you need all these ingredients, please subscribe to my channel. No, that was a joke. I don't provide love, but yeah, I do provide guidance, assistance and help all civil engineers as well as to the students. If you need help with anything relating to civil engineering or immigration to the UK as a student, please use the comment section below and I'll be happy to answer your queries there. Right guys, this is a really important video for the international students. I'm going to talk about the financial, how you can manage your financial back home, how you can plan it. I'm going to talk about how much expenses, how much your expenditures are in the UK during your studies period, and also I'm going to talk about how much you can earn from your part-time during the term time and full-time when you are out of the term. I mean, how much you can earn from those jobs, and also the difference between your earnings, your expenditures, what the net saving you can make, and that can go towards your fee, so you can manage all those finances accordingly. So I've done all the calculations, so that's all I'm going to share with you guys. So stay tuned in till the end so you can find out exactly how much percentage you can earn within the UK, and that can go towards your fee, and that can release pressure on your financial as well. So make sure you watch the whole video till the end. You can find out how much fee you can earn within the UK during your term time. So first of all, I'm gonna talk about the expenses in the UK, how much expenses expenditure you're gonna have during your term time, the whole a workout based on a 1 year 12 months period. So I'm going to talk about all the expenses that you have to pay during the 12 months period. So the main expenses you're gonna have here in the UK is 4 different types. So I've split it into 4 main categories. So the first one is the rent, second is food, third is travel, and fourth is miscellaneous like a phone or other entertainment, etc. So you're gonna have all those 4 main expenditures in the UK. So I'm going to talk about each individual expenses, and we would just work out how much expenses you're going to have within the 1 year period. So let's start with the rent. Right, so these values are based in outside the London area. So if you are thinking about within the London London boroughs, so make sure you at least you increase all these numbers. What I'm going to talk about, what I'm going to share with you guys, I mean you just uplift them by at least 20 to 30%. You uplift them, so that will give you a bit of a scale within the London area. But what I'm sharing is outside the London area, whether you're going to go Manchester, Birmingham, Glasgow, the big cities as well. So these will be relevant. So let's start with the rent. So the rent generally that will spend between 200 to 400. It depends on your circumstances as well. So if you're staying within the university accommodation, it will cost you about 400. If you can manage outside, I mean if you've got a group of friends, say four friends, and you can manage outside, you can rent a house outside, that will cost you about £800 a month basically outside the university, and then you will have at least £200 per person per month basically in that scenario. So I would say it ranges between your circumstances, where you live and where your preferences are. So I would say the rent is between 200 to 400 pound per month. And I would say if I consider let's say for instance I would take the average, I mean £300 for rent in this case, and the next expenses you're gonna have is for the food. Again, it depends on your circumstances, on your needs as well. I mean, if you are yeah, that one, so you would need more, and if you are like slim like myself, so you won't need much there, but it will spend between 100 to 150 pound, yeah, for the food. This is quite normal, yeah, in the UK. So I would take the average again between 100 and 150, so I'll take the average as 125 in this case. So you will have 125 expenses for the food. This is per month, right? The next expenses is about the travel. Again, you have to travel if you're well, obviously if you're living outside the university, you're going to do a job as well, so there's a traveling, the bus, you're going to have majority of the students, well, I would say majority, yeah, the people who use the buses service because it's quite cheap, it's convenient as well, it's quite frequent, and that going to cost you between £50 to £70 per month. You can make a monthly card, and that will, in fact, yeah, that will save you some money as well. So I'm going to take the average of 50 and 70 pound, and that would be 60 pound. So I would say for the travel, yeah, you're going to spend 60 pound per month. The next thing is the next expenses is miscellaneous. That will include your phone. Obviously you definitely need a phone. Generally here in the UK you would use a monthly sort of, yeah, phone here. You will pay monthly, and there will be, if you go outside with friends and outside food sometimes, so I've just considered that as miscellaneous sort of, yeah, expenses. I consider that it would be between around 30 to 50 pound. Again, I would take an average of 40 pound. So you have 4 different types of expenses now. So for the rent, you have £300 per month. For the food, you have £125 per month. For the travel, you have £60 per month, and miscellaneous, you got £40 per month. So in total, you're gonna have £525 per month, and if I times that by 12, that would give me £6,300 per year. So £6,300 per year, that is your expenses. It will be around, yeah, that figure. Don't take that as a final and dead point. Obviously, as I said, it depends on your circumstances as well, so that will vary slightly. But yeah, as a general guide, this is the expenses you're going to have within a 1 year period. Right, now I'm going to talk about the earnings. Again, the presumption is you're going to get the job straight away. When you are in the term time, you will have the part-time jobs 20 hours, and when you are outside the term time, you can do the full-time. You are allowed, you are eligible to do full-time job. I presume that will be 40 hours per week in that sort of period. So based on those sort of, yeah, assumptions, I've made some numbers here, which I'm going to share with you guys. Right, so let's start with earnings, the part-time jobs. So I've split it. If you would have at least 8 months at the term time, and generally, yeah, 4 times would be outside the term time, the vacations, and that's where, yeah, we count the 4 months, yeah, outside the term time within 1 year. So based on 8 times term time, which is gonna be, you are allowed, you are eligible for 20 hours per week. So presuming you're gonna get the job straight away and you won't be jobless within that 8 months. So that will be 8 months times 4, so 32 times 20 hours. That will give you 640, and times, for instance, I would assume £8 per hour. You will get £8 per hour, and if I times that 640 times 8, that will give you £5,120 per 8 months, right? Yeah, £5,120 per 8 months during the term time. So I would assume, yeah, rather than 120, I would say, yeah, assume that as £5,000 within the term time you're going to earn from your part-time job. keep that in mind. So I'm gonna go with the full time now, outside your vacations. You can do outside your term time. You will allowed to you will be allowed to work, yeah, full time, and I presume, yeah, you will be offered a full time job, 40 hours a job during that 4 months period. And let's work out based on the 4 months. So 4 times 4 weeks in a month, so 4 times 4 16, so 16 weeks you're going to do full-time job. And there are 40 hours you are allowed, so 16 times 40, again that's 640, and you will get £8 per hour. So again, yeah, 640 times 8, you will earn 5,120. So it was just coincidence, yeah, it worked out, yeah, £5,000 from the part-time jobs in 8 months span, and £5,000 from the full-time job outside your term time. So in total you will have £10,000 income base. That is your total income within a year, £10,000. So we already work out your expenses are 6,300, and your income is £10,000. So if you subtract from your earnings the expenditures, so you are left with £3,700. That is your profit, net profit, end of the year. I assume your university fee is £10,000, so that means you can earn the partial fee 3,700 from your part-time job within the UK. So that works out about 37% of your fee from the UK, but you still need to manage that 63% from your home country, and that will give you basically to study the whole year. So guys, I hope these information are useful. These are just the guidelines. It would be around these figures. I mean, obviously there's some presumption in the current circumstances. I mean, it's quite hard to find the part-time jobs, full-time jobs, especially for the students, because of the COVID and lockdown situations. But I would hope, I mean, for the next session, the January section, it will settle down, and it will make the way easy for yourselves and for ourselves as well. Guys, I hope this video is useful. What do you think? If you think so, please press the like and subscribe button for more informative and educational videos. Thanks for watching.